Hello, hello, my loves. These are your moon soul messages for this full moon with a total lunar eclipse. And it's March 3rd, and the lunar eclipse is happening at 3:33 a.m. or did happen by the time you're listening to these messages. And so the numbers are super numbering right now, which I always love. I don't know if you also love numbers. I have this amethyst here with me. I love the way that this stone and so many crystals like represent and show how, the outside, it might not look like much, and yet on the inside, there can be such magic and beauty. Things aren't always what they first appear. And so I am super excited to pull these cards for you today. What a magical day. And as you can see, it's like super sunny and warm enough for me to be out here without a big coat. I do have a blanket over my legs because it is kind of chilly, but yesterday my son and my kids and we spent hours outside, like 5 hours outside, just cleaning up around the yard. We built a couple of fires. We burned our like burnable garbage or whatnot, our paper garbage, and just had such a lovely day. Like my kids were both like, this is the best day ever. I love this day. It's so good. I'm like, yeah, it feels so good. Just to have that sun on our skin. I was even in a tank top out in the sunshine. My daughter just had a t-shirt on. My son had shorts on. My husband had no shirt on. So yeah, it was really lovely. So let's see what we have here today. I'm using the Healing Waters deck by Rebecca Campbell. The first card here, the Sirens. Use your voice, expansion, freedom. Sweet. And since, I already love pulling 3 cards, today seems, again, March 3rd, 3-3. The lunar eclipse at 3:33. It's the perfect time to continue on with the 3s today, don't you think? Oh. The rainbow, sweet relief, new beginnings, a way forward. I myself have been feeling a little bit lost in the last week, feeling a little bit defeated. So yeah, feeling these soul messages from Spirit here. It feels nice to receive them. Okay, and final card here. Stagnant waters, feeling stuck, a call for shifts, flow, and change. So honestly, sometimes I think about changing these messages up, doing something different, not doing them anymore, and yet I keep returning for the time. But we'll see what messages are here for me too from Spirit. So the Sirens, use your voice, expansion, freedom. I can speak from my own experience that I was a super quiet, afraid to use my voice in my teens, my 20s, even my early 30s. I'm 43 now. And it's still a practice for me to speak truth, to speak my truth, and I was about to say like not be afraid to speak, but that's not actually true. I am afraid when I'm speaking, and yet I'm doing it anyway. That using our voice, that sharing our own thoughts and feelings is really important for the world, for you and for ourselves, like having that expression. You've probably already heard about people talk about some of the top regrets of people when they're dying, and one of the top regrets is people regret not being more authentically themselves and fitting themselves in because other people wanted them to be this or that. So maybe this also relates to you. Let me know. And then we have the rainbow, sweet relief, new beginnings, a new way forward is the middle card here. And that feels good to me. Like I am, yeah, feeling the need for that, a little sort of like pause and feeling the relief and sort of the gathering of energy again to then move forward. And I love that it says, yeah, new beginnings, a new way forward. And I feel like this is what this year is going to be all about. I've heard people speak about that this year is it's going to be so different and so new. Things are going to be so transformed by the end of this year that we're almost not going to even recognize the way life is. So this is, I feel like, part of that coming through. And stagnant waters, feeling stuck, a call for shifts, flow, and change. Yes, okay, so it's so interesting that it's first rainbow, right? And saying that there's a new way forward, new beginnings, and this card kind of echoes it, but also I feel like is speaking to if you're feeling stagnant, if you're feeling stuck, like rather than hold fast in our old ways of doing things and holding fast in that stuck place, could we instead let go, right? Because in order to grasp something new, we often have to let go of something. If I'm holding something with both hands, I can't then reach for another thing with my hand. I have to first let go so that I can grab the new thing. Sometimes we have to stop old things to be able to start new ways. And so that feels like the overarching message here from the Great Ma, that if you're feeling stuck, that things are flowing and changing. So let go, release the old patterns, and move into the new flow of your unique, perfectly imperfect life. Use your voice. If you've never heard of the practice, so Lisa Lister, her podcast episode on the Heart of the Soul just published today. She's a beautiful, incredible creatrix and author, and she speaks so much about our voice and the importance of using our voices. And she has this practice of just singing the word ma for at least 8 times. And so it could be as simple as ma, 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 right? Like, how would that feel to just practice expressing your voice outward? Use your voice. Feel the expansion from using your voice in this way and the freedom. Just try it out. See how it feels. See if you can feel more free with the expression of your voice. Because sweet relief is coming, new beginnings, a new way forward. If you're feeling stuck, it's okay. Just remember that you might need to let go of old patterns and old ways to find fresh, new beginnings. Sending you so much love, and I hope you just have an incredible full moon today. Mwah.